So, I mean, I hadn't really encountered that with somebody in our generation until you.
And that means a lot because that's one of the reasons why me and your dad bond so much because I do have an old soul.
Yeah.
So it's like I have an understanding of what it means to value your woman and not see her as property or not see her as something materialistic or to see her as how she looks or beneath me. Yeah, because a lot of men, they get with their woman because of how bad she looks.
Yeah.
It ain't even about that with you, even though you fine as hell.
I was about to say.
No, you fine as hell, but it's who you are that puts it all together. Greetings and welcome to Tea Vybz Tribe Podcast. My name is Amaru and this is my beautiful wife.
Thank you, handsome. Shana. I don't know why I was waiting for you to say my name. Yes, welcome to our podcast. We are Our Essence of Serenity. And again, this is our podcast, Tea Vybz Tribe, where we like to sip tea and invite you to the table for conversation. So would you like to tell them what we're sipping on?
Yes, today we are sipping on English breakfast black tea.
So if I said that's not right.
Here we go again with the buzz. It seems as if the past few podcasts we've been dabbling more in the black teas, just getting different variations of them. Next week we'll be switching up to something more, I guess, more exotic.
I guess, different for me because I've never had the kind you said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we'll be listing the benefits down below.
Yes. So I guess once you finish sipping your tea, did you want to let them know what the topic will be?
Sure. Be honored.
If I said you done sipping your tea?
You did that like I did this.
You got to put the pinky up. Pinky up.
Because ain't no telling what that stuff
really
what
that really means.
Right. So, nah, I'm good on that one. You took a gulp.
My bad. I hope that wasn't in the mic. You gonna tell them what we?
I'm about to. I was just waiting for you to get your.
Oh, you can talk while I sip.
Bro, you said
I sound abusive. I said you could talk while I sip.
You hold away. So in today's topic, we're going to be talking about gentlemen. It's a very not discussed, not broadcast, not promoted enough image when it comes to not just to a man, a black man in general. And I thought you were about to touch on that. Oh, okay. It seemed like you was about to say something. It's not shown enough when it comes to us being really out there. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got the individual tendencies to want to categorize. That's just based off people's opinions and preferences and whatnot. But this topic is just solely based on the fact that there are still men out there that actually dedicate and care for their spouse.
Yeah.
And because of that, it brings forth, I wouldn't say a balance, but it's more so exposing something that isn't really seen enough, especially in the media.
Yeah.
But it's out there.
Yeah. Because I know, like I told you before, social media likes to paint the picture of negativity.
Yeah.
So making people think that, gentlemen don't exist. Right. But I know, like I was telling my husband, of course, I can't speak from as far as dating the ones that I've come in contact with since I am married. But like if I'm at a store or something, I've come across more gentlemen than what I have not, as far as them opening the door, speaking, being respectful. So I'm not going to be one to say that they don't exist or that it's not a lot of them. But if we go solely off of social media, then you would think like gentlemen don't exist. Like I was telling my husband, when it comes to him, I guess for me, he was a rarity for me because of how much of a gentleman that he is with him being in the generation that he's in. No knock to our generation, but it's just certain things that you do. I more so see like what my dad do, what our daddy do for mama.
Yeah.
As far as the opening the car door, how you will carry the bags. We can have 30 bags in the car and I'll be like, let me help you. And he'll like carry them all into the house. So
always one trip. Ain't gonna be no double. Always gonna be one trip.
And if there is like too many, then he may let me get one bag.
I'll let her have a light bag.
And I feel so bad when we walking like through the grocery store or other stores. Like if we're in the mall, especially, he may have like 10 bags, and I'm just walking hands free. And I'll keep asking you. You sure you don't want me to? Because I'm sure to other people it look like she trifling.
I get that.
I don't really see, and I'm not saying that there's not other men like that within our generation, but I'm just saying I don't see it often. So stuff like that to me is a rarity, but it's not rare to me when it comes to men holding the door open for you or speaking, so.
Yeah, that's my way of just more so giving you the foundation that I stand on, not together, but as far as on my own, it's what I provide for you to let you know that I got you.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to ever feel as if...
I got you too, handsome.
And I know that. That's one of the main reasons why I want to make sure I implement that. Because it's just my way of showing how much I value you. Because I truly do respect you. So if we're in a mall or in a store or someplace, I can... These
even
muscles
if it's
ain't for show.
Between
like
us.
I got even if it's tension,
he'll still carry my bag.
I'll still carry them bags because I ain't gonna be petty like that. See, but this is where I'm glad we talk about this. So the whole opening the door thing. For whatever reason, my wonderful wife has a habit of getting Speedy Gonzalez when we get to the doors because she knows that I want to open the door.
I be in my own
right, and it'd be like I be having to try to race her to the door to get her. To move out the way so I can open the door for her. So that way, before she even put her hand on the handle, I'm like, yo, I got you. But
and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when I'm mad at you, I'll do it on purpose.
Oh, so you do that. Bruh.
I can get my own
So you
door.
petty with it then. Okay,
so I thought maybe you picked up on that.
I
You
didn't
ever
know.
noticed that I walk a tad bit quicker when I'm in my feelings about something?
See, I just figured you just being anxious to get out the whatever place we at. And
now sometimes, like if there's not tension, then I may be in my own world. I'm still aware of my surroundings because you know me. But when it comes to like, okay, if the mission is to go in the store and get X, Y, and Z. That's where I'm trying to get because you know how I am, especially in Walmart. I want to get in and get out. So sometimes if there's not tension, that's not the case.
But duly noted. I had no idea. I swear
I thought
God.
you could pick up on
no,
that.
I
My
didn't.
bad.
I didn't know. I just figured
I got to work on that.
Because usually when you get tense, it's like it affects damn near everything. So it's like,
really?
It's like you were here to get out the way when we drive and whatnot, any and everybody be, pushing on buttons.
Some people.
No, I get no. Trust me, I get it. It's just that you can tell that you, right, you were at that point. So it's like, it's not like you be on edge. It's just that you can tell that
I'm in the mood.
You're in the mood.
Yeah.
You feeling some type of way, and it's like, but I didn't know that with the doors. But duly noted. Duly noted. But going back to what I was saying, I want her to always feel my presence because we are of balance. Yeah. She is of the feminine, I am of the masculine. So my masculinity is never going to overbury her. It's never going to shadow her out in a sense of keeping her from being who she's supposed to be in our unity. So I'm never going to bombard her with toxicity, in other words.
I don't feel that way.
Yeah, I know you don't. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm happy to know that when you feel my essence is of genuine intent. And I want you to feel secure. I want you to feel safe. That's one of the reasons, like, sometimes she'll want to dip someplace and go to Walgreens real quick.
It could be like 4 p.m.
7 o'clock or 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. And
sometimes it's been 4 p.m. and it's sunny outside. It's on a Sunday.
But my whole thing is, it ain't like I don't trust her. That ain't the case at all, because there have been times where I just want to chill. And I'd be like, all right, baby, I'll be here when you get back type thing. But it's like...
when he got trust issues.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't even about the trust issues. It's just, I want to make sure you're good.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's at nighttime. Because I know you can hold your own. But it gives me that peace of mind, and that just lets you know that even when I don't have to, I'm willing to be there for you.
I thank you for that sweetness. I truly do.
Yeah.
It's even I've noticed with you, not just with me, but like say if we're going somewhere and it's like me, mama, or another female that we hang with, like he's gonna try to get everybody's doing every female's doing.
Oh, and that's the crazy thing is, and it's not like I'm trying to, you know how somebody just doing too much over the top. It's just genuinely that way. It's like I want to show that I truly value you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll try to figure out. Okay, so I'm gonna get Mama Doe first.
You trying to
I'm gonna get yours next, and then, you know what I'm saying? So I've noticed that as well.
Even like what I see as like it being a characteristic of you that stems from you being a gentleman is, you're the provider. As far as when it comes to our household. So my husband may work all day, and I'm not telling you this is what you're supposed to do. I'm just saying that, as far as helping them to understand the dynamics of our marriage. And then we also have the business. So we both can have a very busy day, but I take into consideration that with him, I feel like his can be busier because it's like you're away from the house.
Yeah.
You're dealing with so many other people, and I'll be at home working on a business, or I have like a side gig on the side that's like secret that play into a talent that I have.
And she is very faithful. For all those who want to be petty. So I know that's how.
Oh yeah, not like that. No offense to those that have that as an occupation. When you got to get your bag, But that's not what I'm talking about. But for the most part, my husband is what they would call the breadwinner. And so it's like a thing of he's been around people all day. He may come home and now he's helping me with the business. And so he'll be like, oh, well, let me cook. And I'll be like, no, I got it because you've been working all day. And he'll be like, you'll say something to the extent of, like, you need to take a break. I got this woman. And I'm like, you.
The reason why I do that is because we are really connected. Just like we mentioned in the last podcast, like, this is my best friend. And that comes with levels. Like, I am very in tune with her. So because of that, when I come to the door, I can feel how her day can be. And most days, especially lately, things have been flowing. Has really been in alignment. But there have been certain days where, you got those trials and tribulations. She was being tested. And I want to do anything that I can to alleviate that pressures off of her. So, of course, I know that makes her feel a certain type of way where it's like, well, I'm your wife. Let me cook for you type of thing.
But you've been working all day.
That's just how I've always been. Like, I ride hard for those I love and care for. So I guess that's one way of me paying more attention to keep you from expressing how you need to express towards me. Because like I said, I don't want to be overbearing. I just want to make sure you always know that I got you.
I don't feel that way. And based off of, you being a gentleman and everything that you do provide, like, for those of you that are not familiar with Tabitha Brown, I'm late coming into, I guess, the whole realm of knowing who Tabitha Brown is. I just started watching her content and stuff like maybe earlier this year. I heard the name, but just never really looked into Tabitha Brown. But one of the things that intrigued me was the fact that she retired her husband, and that's something that I am going to do with my husband. Like, nothing is going to get in the way of that. So it's like that's what I work hard towards doing day to day. But the thing is, when he come home, it's like, okay, he's my partner right there with me, working on the business and working on other things that we're putting into place as far as to make that happen. So my thing with him is I'm taking into consideration that it's not like he come home and we may be working on the business for like an hour or so. Sometimes it can take 3-4 hours, and that's on top of him commuting to work, being at work and then commuting back home from work, only to come home and put in 4+ more hours when it comes to the business. So that's why my thing is like, don't get me wrong, at times it helped because, I may still be working on stuff and it's like, okay, yeah, if you could go ahead and knock dinner out. But I feel like just the fact that, at times when you say that, I'm like, I can tell he hasn't even taken into consideration that he's been busy all day too. Like, you don't say that like you've been on the couch playing video games.
Right. Like, I ain't done nothing all day, bro. I'm gonna hit pause on this game right quick. What you feeling tonight, though? But,
and even your thoughtfulness, like certain things that you will think of to do, like on Fridays, not every Friday, but majority of the Fridays, it's this shop close to our house that sells frozen daiquiris. So how you came home and surprised me with it, and before we went to dinner, you put it in the freezer. So just stuff like that. I feel like I said, there's a lot of men that you could say people encounter on a day-to-day that has gentleman-like ways. Once again, I don't know what they like when it comes to like a relationship. No, I'm just like,
bro, what's up with your eye, fam?
I don't know. And then you sip your tea.
Told you.
But I know certain things, even from encounters in the past, being in a on again, off again relationship for years. So in between, at those times when we were off, I was able to date other men, but not a lot, because once again, this was a on again, off again thing. So if you did date, you're probably dating for a few months or something. But don't get me wrong, some of the men were gentlemen, but I never encountered a gentleman to your extent other than my dad. But once again, he comes from a generation, whereas, you know what I'm saying? Certain things like opening up the door, and same thing what he'll do with mama with the groceries and stuff. So, I mean, I hadn't really encountered that with somebody in our generation until you.
And that means a lot, because that's one of the reasons why me and your dad bond so much, because I do have an old soul.
Yeah.
So it's like I have an understanding of what it means to value your woman and not see her as property, or not see her as something materialistic, or to see her as how she looks or beneath me. Yeah, because a lot of men, they get with their woman because of how bad she looks.
Yeah,
it ain't even about that with you, even though you fine as hell.
I was about to say
no, you fine as hell, but it's who you are.
Yeah,
that puts it all together.
That means
so. I want to make sure that you always get that same thing that you grew up with, not even realizing how much that meant to you, but to have that in your life growing up, seeing your father give your mama that type of love. I'm happy to be a representation of that. No, you good.
Because certain things that he would do, like mama would be like, make sure that, when you get married, your husband, that he does this, and this. And of course, there's things that the wife, I feel like I'm a lady. Well, I'm a little rough around the edges, but you know what I mean? As far as I would like to think that I'm deserving of it from what I give to you, but only you would know. So it wasn't so much of a thing of her telling me that, this is what you expect from your man, like it's a take thing. But when she would tell us that, I used to think to myself, like, I don't even know if they still do stuff like that.
And here I come.
You be like, okay, mama, I will, but you're thinking like, do they still like do? And they do. So yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to know that you feel that way. Of course, I've known it, but I'm just saying, as far as it's one of those things of synchronizing the hearing with what you feel on a daily basis, because we really are. We hold it down. Like, it really is teamwork with us.
Yes.
Like, if I'm washing, or if I'm cooking, she'll be washing the dishes, or vice versa, type of thing. And then on top of our crazy hectic days, we still get our workouts in.
We do.
Yeah,
my sweetness has been helping me for 6 months to stay consistent. Who would have thought? So, not saying who would have thought as far as you consistently assisting me, but me staying consistent.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'll come to him and be like, hey, I know we've had a busy day, but I still want to get my workout in. So, yeah. So, is there anything else you want to add?
I know we kind of late with it, but let's hear a word from our sponsors. Our sponsors for today are Zenful Vibes, a holistic aspect of Our Essence of Serenity. In today's product, we will be presenting the Elixir. This is a natural concoction that consists of a vast amount of earthly properties infused with both healing and rejuvenating the cellular structure of our unique anatomy. With the assistance of the ancestors and holistic dedication, it is confidently assured to aid and produce miraculous results. This natural compound has been supercharged with high vibrational energy to provide healing properties as far as eliminating pain. This should only be applied as external use only. It should not be taken orally. There are two variations of this elixir. You have the regular, which consists of mimosa bark, arnica, bee oil, and peppermint oil. And then you have the premium, which is more profound, more potent, and more powerful, which consists of everything of the regular, but it also contains snake oil. The type of mimosa utilized in this elixir is from a root tree bark, and it is good for cellular regeneration. It treats wounds, burns, and alleviates pain. The bee oil more so treats arthritis, inflammation. It assists in skin care, assists in back aches, and joint pain. The arnica treats bruises, swelling, broken bones, sprains, healing wounds, muscle aches, joint pain, insect bites, also good for inflammation, as well as superficial phlebitis. And for those who desire the premium, the snake oil is good for pain relief. It reduces inflammation. It's also good for skin care and muscle aches. For more information about this product, please visit our website, ouressenceofserenity.net, under the tab Zenful Vibes Holistic Products.
And we're back. Let me also say this. Two things before I go into the outro is we would like, from the bottom of our hearts, and one thing that people will learn about me is sometimes I get emotional, because I'm about to get emotional with this. But we would like to thank all of the new subscribers that we've gotten. This podcast was something that we wouldn't have thought that even a year ago that we would be doing, because we're literally letting y'all into a sacred space of ours. Yeah. Our first video that we did, we kept reiterating how not secretive we are, but how, what's the word that I'm looking for? We're very reserved when it comes to social media. So if somebody would have told us that within a couple of years of us having a social media that we would have a podcast where we get on here and we open ourselves up to y'all weekly, I think that both of us, it's not that we wouldn't believe it, but we just wouldn't be able to fully see it. Yeah. And since we've been doing this podcast, we've gained so many subscribers. I don't care if it's one subscriber that we get each month or if it's hundreds. It all feels the same, and it's all appreciated. So from the bottom of our hearts, forgive me, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm trying not to cry. From the bottom of our hearts, we would like to thank y'all. So now on to the outro. Be sure to check out our merchandise. This is one of the shirts that we have. I don't really want to stand up, but if you go onto our website and you click on our merchandise tabs, you will see this shirt and other items that we have. And where you can go to check that out is our website, which is Our Essence of Serenity.net. Usually I put the www. Also, on that same website, you can check out our sponsored product that was in this video from our Zenful Vibes collection. So make sure you click on that tab. Make sure you subscribe to our newsletter to get 50% off, plus other perks and stuff that you'll be able to get by being an OEOS tribe member. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. I'm missing something. Oh, make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified when we post content. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, we do our monthly predictions video, which is where we kind of read the energy for the month. So make sure that you subscribe so you can tune into that. Like this video, share this video, because you never know who this message is meant to reach, and you don't want to get in the way of the universe conveying this message to them. I feel like, comment. I don't know if I said comment.
Share?
Yeah, I said share. Yeah. Comment down below. We really enjoy engaging with y'all in the comments. We do respond to the comments, and you won't get a thank you for watching from us. We like to actually engage with you. So make sure that you comment down below. Am I missing anything? Anything you want to say?
No, real quick, to go off of what my wife said, it really does mean a lot that we are getting that recognition that we've been working towards, because we didn't want to take the easy route with this. In other words, you can pay people to get you out there. We didn't want that. Yeah. We wanted this to be as genuine as possible. And we do realize that topics like this aren't out there enough because of certain platforms and the algorithms, but we showing that we beating the odds. Yeah. So the more exposure we get, the more people are going to see something genuine, and that's what's needed in this world right now. So like my wife was saying, we truly do appreciate all the support and love.
Yes, yes, yes. And until next time, y'all take care. And what do they need to do, sweetness?
Y'all stay lifted.
All right.